To build and maintain an e-learning platform that serves multiple schools, deployment procedures are lengthy and complicated. We have to provision a large number of user accounts across an interrelated set of applications. We need to guarantee safe and consistent integration with decentralized management information systems. And we have to accommodate school-specific needs. How can we achieve this without depleting our resources and budget? ITWorx Education Catalyst Provisioning Suite is a fast, secure and scalable solution that helps education institutions to build SharePoint-based e-learning platforms, automate mission-critical deployment procedures, simplify ongoing administrative activities, and integrate with leading management information systems. Catalyst consists of 3 components: school provisioning, user provisioning, and MIS integrator. School provisioning is the process of automatically deploying and personalizing an unlimited number of schools and building their corresponding SharePoint sites hierarchy. Catalyst deploys single or multiple schools automatically in a single session. Each school site is deployed as a SharePoint site collection for better manageability and extensibility. It takes 3 minutes on average to deploy a complete school site structure. To store deployment settings, Catalyst creates school profiles which can be reused in multiple provisioning sessions. Catalyst School Profile Designer tool is a desktop application that enables administrators to create and customize school profiles. A school profile defines and stores the school site structure, including basic activities, settings, and workflow needed to create a school site collection. Here we have complete control of the school site structure, theme, and web parts configuration. The school profile pane shows the school site structure workflow. The Activities Toolbox pane includes SharePoint and Active Directory activities that can be dragged and dropped in the workflow. The Properties pane determines the settings of each activity in the workflow. Now, let's update a school profile named Demo 1. We will add a new web part named My Children to enable parents to view their children's information. To do so, we simply drag the Configure Web Part activity from the Activities Toolbox pane and drop it in the workflow. We then configure its settings from the Properties pane. We save the changes to use this updated profile as a template to provision multiple schools. Let's provision 10 schools. Using Catalyst School Provisioning Wizard, we upload the profile we just modified, which is Demo 1, and click Next. Instead of manually adding each school, we can import a CSV file. This file contains the data of the schools we want to deploy. The imported schools show up here. We click Next to start mass provisioning. The progress bar shows the provisioning status, namely percentage of completion and elapsed time. The summary section shows sequence of executions and resulting errors or warnings. Here we see that the 10 schools were provisioned successfully. Let's click the View Site link of Futures. This is the Futures school site where parents can access the My Children web part. To update one or more deployed schools, we simply open the School Profile Designer and choose Update Existing Schools. Let's add a new web part called Assignments Notifications to enable parents in Futures School to be notified about their children's assignments. We save the profile and name it Demo Update. We go back to Catalyst Wizard, choose Update Schools and select Demo Update. Here we edit the Futures School and change the school theme and add the school administrator, then save. Clicking Next triggers the updating process. Here is the updated Futures School site with the new theme and the Assignments Notifications web part. We can also delete one or more provisioned schools. The deprovisioning process deletes the school site collection and its Active Directory structure as well. User provisioning is the process of creating large numbers of users and classes and adding them to e-learning platform servers such as SharePoint, Active Directory, OCS and Exchange. User profiles are created to store provisioning settings such as username and password templates. By maintaining a single account for each user, Catalyst retains user history and supports multi-role and multi-school scenarios. It takes 45 minutes on average to provision a school with 1,500 users. New user roles can be added at any time. The first step in the provisioning process is to define school-specific settings. From Catalyst User Provisioning Wizard, we open the Manage Schools page. We select the Futures School to view and modify settings such as the SharePoint URL under which classes are created, plus the class's organisation unit and the administration group. For users, we can customize the head teachers. For example, let's define their Exchange mailbox storage and OCS pool. School-specific user settings are saved for use during the provisioning process. Now we import data files that contain user and class information in CSV format and click Next. Then we define profile options. These include Active Directory, SharePoint, LCS, OCS, and email alias. Let's see how some of these options are defined. We can set the username template for future school users as firstname.lastname. This is the way usernames will be displayed in Active Directory. Then we choose a password template. Passwords can be complex or simple. Users change passwords after first login. We can define the user's email prefix as firstname.lastname. For the suffix of primary email alias, we select the domain ITWorx.edu. Here we select the SharePoint template of classes sites, and for each user type we set permissions. For example, head teachers can be contributors to SharePoint sites and instructors within the SLK. Now we view a summary of our provisioning settings and save them as Futures Profile. Clicking Next triggers the provisioning process. We can monitor provisioning progress, namely percentage of completion and the item being provisioned. Once provisioning is complete, users can directly log in to their e-learning environment. MIS integration is the process of automatically extracting and reflecting changes in user and class data in an e-learning environment. It eliminates inconsistency errors and duplication of effort. Catalyst integrates with leading school management information systems. These include Phoenix Gold, Capita Sims, Serco Facility and RM Integris, as well as custom applications. Catalyst avails secure data transfer channels. It enables monitoring and troubleshooting of ongoing provisioning services. In case of network disconnection or power failure, Catalyst retains data and automatically resumes provisioning. Catalyst Operations Manager is a dashboard that monitors the health of ongoing provisioning services, raising a flag in case of errors, identifying problems, and displaying consolidated logs. For each school, we can visually identify and troubleshoot problem sources from 4 different aspects: school-district connection, service stability, provisioning status, and delays of data extraction. Consolidated reports can be scheduled and sent to district administrators.